Good afternoon, world. It is coming to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Holy shit, Ivan, you made a video late. Yeah, I overslept again. Went to bed at like 4:30 today. I woke up around, I just woke up, had a smoke, and now I'm gonna make my interesting Ivan's listening series. I'm going to make this amazing video. Obviously, I'm gonna make this amazing video. Ivan's listening series. You hear the noise? I put the fan on because it's humid. It's humid. Obviously, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot in the house. And the step families are too wet. They put money into a cheap air conditioning system, so there's no air conditioning downstairs. Hence why they have to get the humidifier, the dehumidifier, and all that stuff. Obviously, hence why when I build my condo with my wife, I'm going to obviously put money into air conditioning and a heater. Obviously, I don't have to put money into a heater because what? I'm gonna put money into like a furnace, like a furnace in my living room. Obviously, so when it's cold in the wintertime, we can put the furnace on. It'll keep us warm. Obviously, I'm gonna have an electric furnace, a luxury furnace like chimney. I'm gonna put money into a luxury furnace and like a nice chimney in my condo, and I'm gonna put money into an air conditioner. That way, when it's fucking hot in the summertime, me and VJ can put the air conditioning on when it's nice and cool in the fucking house. I have an air conditioner in my room, in my bedroom, and an air conditioner in my living room. That's enough. That way, it keeps some air conditioning all around the house. That way, it keeps the house cool. One air conditioning in the living room is enough, and then one air conditioning in my room is good. That way, we're what me and VJ when we sleep and all stuff, we put the air conditioning on. It's nice and cool. Because if you don't have an air conditioner in the summertime, it's going to be hot and all stuff when you sleep. You can get a fan if you want, but fans are not as good as air conditioners. You see what I'm saying? Air conditioners are much better. It's comfortable when you sleep and you have the air conditioner on. It's nice and cold. It's very comfortable when you sleep. And that's why I'm going to put money into a high end air conditioner in my condo. When we built the condo, hey guys, I want an air conditioner too. I want to put money into an air conditioner. Obviously, I could put money into a dehumidifier if I want to suck out the humidity. Dehumidifiers are good because it sucks out the humidity. If you have an air conditioner, you don't need a dehumidifier. You see what I'm saying? Because what? It keeps your house cool. Your house nice and cool. You see what I'm saying? Keeps your house nice and cool. That's why what? Um, when me and VJ build that dream condo, I'll build a dehumidifier. I'll build an air conditioner. I'll have them put money into an air conditioner, high tech luxury air conditioner. I'm gonna have this like remote. I just press the remote, and the air conditioner turns on. Yeah, it's the GPS air conditioner turning on. Something top notch. Everything in my condo will be like advanced, man. Will be high tech. My air conditioner, my furnace. You know what I'm saying? My GPS, my alarm system. Everything is high tech. I'm also gonna put a lot of money towards my alarm system too. Something high tech. Put a couple $1,000,000 towards my alarm system. A nice high tech alarm system. My condo. I'm gonna put money into it, blinds. So at nighttime when me and VJ want to watch movies, we can shut the blinds in the living room. Blinds shut. We can watch our stuff on TV. I'm gonna put money into my private IMAX theater room, my nice room. Remember that picture I showed you, my clarification room, a nice room like that. I only have like 2 seats in my private IMAX theater room for just me and my wife. That's enough. I'm not gonna build like 10 seats. No, it's just me and VJ. I'm not gonna build. I could build more seats if I want to. I can invite the 7 team to watch it with me, but I'd rather watch the movies with just me and my wife in the condo. I don't feel like inviting all of the 7 team. No, 7 team can watch it at their house with their families. Ugh. The 17 are obviously going to put money into a theater system. The chances are the house they buy will come with a theater room, most likely, right? Because millionaire houses, most of them come with advanced stuff, but they're definitely going to put money into a theater system, like 10, 20 grand into a top high-end theater system, 100 grand, 50 grand, 40 grand, 20 grand. 20 grand is good enough for a theater system. That's high tech, man. They're all going to put money into a top high-end theater system. You see what I'm saying? And what? All going to put money into a high-tech theater system. Obviously. You see what I'm saying? They're all going to put money into a top high-end theater system. Most likely, obviously. Because they want to get a good experience when they what? They're either going to build their basement into a theater room or they're going to just buy a TV, a nice like top high-end 100-inch TV, and they're going to pimp it out with speakers and around the living room, renovate it, pimp it out with speakers, all that stuff around the room. I recommend you what? Most people are going to just get a theater system, as most people are not a fan of theater rooms. Yeah, I don't want to renovate my basement with a theater room. I'll just put money into a nice TV and like speakers around the basement. That way you get a theatrical experience. You put money into top notch. The average person can afford a $2,500 theater system. Most people around the world are going to buy like a $25,000, $3,000, $3,500, $4,000 theater system. The average person can afford. Whereas the celebrities are all going to put money into what? Like 10, 20 grand into like the nice theater system. And the bigger ones might even renovate into a private IMAX theater room. Because they have money. The bigger A's actors have tens of millions in the bank. Tens of millions. And so they can easily put $400K into a private IMAX theater room. Obviously. They may not put money into the best one, but they can put money into like a cheaper one, like a $400,000 projector, IMAX theater projector, and they put money into the screen. Obviously, because IMAX, when you watch movies in IMAX, you're buying the IMAX projector. So the projector projects onto the screen like a theater. It's not like a TV. No, you have the screen like a movie theater, and you have the IMAX theater. I'm gonna have a huge like 150-inch screen. Hey, how big you want your screen to be? I don't know. Have the screen be. Have the what? Have the slide screen be a good 150-inch. That's big enough. That's huge. Have it be a good 150-inch screen. That's enough. That's huge. Yeah. And me and Visa can put like $1 million. The high-end IMAX theater private projectors cost like $1 million, $2 million bucks. Me and Vija can put $2 million towards the best IMAX projector in the world, and we have our screen, and we just buy our 4K Blu-ray player, get the HDMI, we connect it to the IMAX projector, put the disc in the player, obviously, and then whatever plays on whatever plays on the 4K Blu-ray disc projects onto the screen. That's how you watch the movie. Obviously, that's why me and Reach are gonna get an unheard of experience for Zanus, because we're watching it in an IMAX experience, obviously. But the Hollywood celebrities are all gonna have an amazing experience. If you put 20 grand toward the theater system, that's high tech. You're still gonna have an amazing experience. You can get a projector, you can have your screen. You can't get an IMAX projector, but you can get a nice projector, and you'll have an amazing experience for my movie. My Zane's movie. You guys are gonna have an amazing experience. The average person is also gonna have an amazing experience too, with their TV, or they can put money into a TV, a nice 50, 60-inch TV, and they can get like nice speakers. And so you guys are all gonna get a nice experience for my movie. As everyone around the world guaranteed will put money into a theater system for my movie, because they want to get an amazing theatrical experience. Because my movie is direct to Blu-ray, obviously 4K Blu-ray. It will not be at the theaters, because I did not sell. Had you opened the door for me, all of this would have been at the theaters. You see what I'm saying? I could easily build my own movie theater chain. I told you, if I do that, I'm wasting money, and it costs me VJ billions. For me to build theater chains all around the world for just one movie is a waste of money. You see what I'm saying? It cost me VJ billions, man. I mean, how much? I mean billions, like 7, 8, 10. It'll cost me like 10 billion to build. I don't know, 3,000 theaters To have the whole world watch all your movies on theaters, well, you have to build like 3,000 theaters around the world, man. All around America, Canada, you know what I'm saying? And what you're looking at, even 3,000 theaters is not enough for a billion plus people to watch a movie. No, man. Hence, if I had a movie theater chain and I released my movies at the theaters, you're looking at like it will take like 6 7 months for everyone around the world just to watch it. And it's a waste of money to build a theater chain for one movie when you can just release it on 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, it's a waste of money. That's why I'm not doing that. Obviously, it's out of the picture. I'm going to release my movie on 4K Blu-ray at Amazon, or I release it online. It just depends on how greedy Amazon is. Amazon will most likely accept my deal, obviously. But yeah, that's going to be yeah. So because of why I did not sell, my movies will not be at the theaters, guys. I'm sorry about that. I would have loved to have it at the theaters, but it's not going to be at the theaters. It will be direct to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon because I did not sell. I'm saying, just like my books are not going to be at bookstores in the public eye. No, I didn't sell. It's released online on what on Lulu. So I can still partner with Lulu, but it's behind the scenes. It's released online. Lulu will not be advertising my book, no, because I didn't sell. But because I have the keys, you guys will know the site, everything. You guys will know the site. You will know all that. You will know the site. You will know all that. There. You will know the site. You will know the. You will know the site. You will know. You will know. I'm gonna tag it. All you have to do is just log into Lulu. Log into Lulu, obviously. Lulu Book Books. And then what? You guys will know I have the keys, and then I'll tag my book, Zanus, Ivan O'Mara, The Last Hope for Zanus, Last Hope for Zanus. I have a few different tags, obviously, and you type in my name, and the book will appear on the site. You can purchase it, obviously. Just like for Amazon, Amazon won't be advertising, won't be showing Last Hope for Zanus ads on their website. No, why? I didn't sell, but because I have the keys, you guys will know. I'm gonna link it to my website. I'm gonna have this ad, buy the 4K Blu-ray box set here. You know what I'm saying? The $159.99, and you just click on the ad and it directs you to the Amazon site. That's how it's gonna work. Hey guys, I'm gonna have a link on my website, links to Amazon, and I have this nice ad. You just click on the ad and it takes you to the Amazon website. Amazon can. I'm gonna take okay, Amazon. You're gonna have to have the many websites, different websites you have. You have Amazon Canada, you have Amazon USA. Obviously, you have Amazon Mexico, you have Amazon Europe, all the countries in Europe, Amazon Switzerland, Amazon Germany, Amazon London, England. You need to link all that. That way, because all these people around the world live in different places around the world, obviously. And Amazon's in every country in Europe. They're all over North America, and they're in Japan, they're in China. The people in China, you know what I'm saying? They what? That way they can buy their what? People in China can buy their movies on Amazon Japan, in the Amazon language, obviously. Yeah, but Amazon won't be promoting my what? They won't be promoting my what? My what? My movie, because I didn't sell. Because me and VJ have the keys, we don't have to worry about that. You guys will know when you guys will know my website, Skystars. I'm giving you the name in advance, skystars.net, and you guys will know where to purchase my movies on my website. Be available on the main page. So you'll get the English ad, get the 3 box sets now, and then you have all the different sites. Amazon China, Korea, Japan, New Zealand, Australia. Most people around all of Europe and North America and New Zealand and what? And Australia, they all speak English. They all understand English. Whereas the people in China and Japan do not understand English. In Korea, they don't speak English. But they'll know the main pages. They'll know that, okay, this is the main page. They click and you can purchase it on a Chinese Amazon website where everything's in Chinese, they can understand. And my posters that I'm selling, I'm gonna sell English ones, French, Japanese, Chinese, and Korean, and Spanish. I'll sell like 5 different languages of posters. The main one will be the English one, but I'm also gonna sell the Chinese ones. The Chinese ones, that way the people in China can purchase it, obviously. And I'm also gonna sell the Japanese ones and the Korean ones and the Spanish ones for the people in Mexico. People in Mexico speak English though, so I don't really have to sell Spanish ones, but I could sell Spanish ones too. And for the 4K Blu-ray case covers, what? Um, for the 4K Blu-ray case covers, I'll release an English one, an English version, a French. Obviously, I don't have to release. I can just release an English version. And you just have subtitles. You see what I'm saying? It's easier that way. Yeah, for what? For the posters, I can release Chinese ones, Korean ones, Japanese ones, also for people in China, obviously. But for the movie, I'll just release an English one, and you just have subtitles. So all you people in Quebec who don't speak, all you people in Gatineau who don't speak that good English, you can just put. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. You can watch it in subtitles. But most people in Canada and Quebec speak English too. Quebec is pretty bilingual. Most people in Quebec understand English. But there's some people who don't understand English. You know what I'm saying? Like Elmer, most people speak English and French. They understand both English and French. Obviously, Gatineau not so much. Gatineau, most people are pure French as well as Hull too. They're more French over there. And Montreal, a lot of the people there speak English. But just in case, I'll release the book in French subtitles for the people in Quebec who don't speak as good English. You can watch it in French subtitles. You see what I'm saying? You guys know, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you can watch it in French subtitles. You know what I'm saying? And for what? Yeah. We'll see what happens, man. I'm gonna have this talk with the graphics on. Hey guys, do you think we should release the 4K Blu-ray case covers in English? You have the English cover, you have the French cover, you have the Japanese cover, the Chinese cover, the Korean cover, and the Spanish cover. Or should I just release it in an English cover and you just have subtitles? It's easier that way, right? Just release it in English, and I'll just release it in English. I'll release it in English, and you have subtitles. You have subtitles. It's easier that way. You have the Chinese subtitles. The people in Japan will know. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ivan has subtitles on his what? On his what? On this movie. That way they can understand it. You can have Chinese. You have your French, and you have your what? Your Japanese. You have your Korean, and you have your Spanish. Obviously. I don't know if Amazon is in South America. I don't know. Chances are it is in South America. That's why I'm also going to release it in Spanish. Because people in South America, they speak Spanish, obviously, right? They all speak Spanish over there. That's why you can have it in Spanish subtitles. Everyone in South America understands Spanish. They all understand Spanish. They all speak Spanish over there. You know what I'm saying? Guatemala, you know what I'm saying? Brazil, all those places in South America, they speak Spanish. I don't know if Amazon's in those countries, though. That's the thing, though, man. Amazon is in all the countries in Europe, North America, and like they're all they're in all the first world countries, but they're not in like the second, third world countries. You know what I'm saying? Or like they're not. There are a lot of places in Africa. Amazon's not in those countries. Amazon, I believe, is in South Africa. South Africa is a rich country in Africa, obviously, and they're in New Zealand. They're in what? They're all over Europe. They're in China. They're in Japan. They're in Korea, North Korea, and South Korea, obviously. And yeah, but places like the Philippines and those in the Middle East, Amazon's not in the Middle East, I believe. They're not in all the countries in the Middle East, because the Middle East is like they're all like second world. Most of them are all second world countries, except for Israel. Israel and like Turkey, those are rich countries. But like the other countries, like Lebanon, all of them, they're not first world countries. They're second world countries, second to third world countries, second world countries. Africa is all third world countries because they're very very poor, and what, and a lot of countries in the Middle East are second world countries. But some of them are first world countries, obviously. Yeah. So I don't know how it's gonna work with the language. I'm gonna have this talk with Amazon. Amazon, like, yeah, Ivan, I recommend you release it in China. China's a huge. We can use it in Chinese subtitles. Yeah, release the Chinese posters for the Amazon for the Amazon Chinese for the Chinese fans for Xanius. That way they can buy it, obviously, in the mugs, and have the movie be in subtitles. That way everyone can watch. The people in China can watch it in Chinese. They can understand. You know what I'm saying? Huh? But for the book, I'm sorry. For the book, if you don't speak English, man, you won't be able to read my book pretty much. That's why I told you I'm not gonna sell like 2-3 billion copies of my book. No, I'm only gonna sell on average around 700 million to like a billion copies. That's why I'm gonna make my 11, 12, 13, 14 billion dollars, $15 billion off my book for Xanus. I'm gonna make my money off my book, obviously. See what I'm saying? All right, how much you make? I don't know. I'm gonna make a guess. I think I'm gonna make. I don't know, maybe 800 million people buy it. I think I'm gonna make like $14 billion, 14.8 billion, 14.5 billion on my book. I guarantee, but I might make 8 or 9. I don't know. Maybe only 500 million people will buy my book, man. And I make like 9 billion. Even if I make 9 billion, guys, it's still a lot of money. I can still start SkySource. It's still a shitload of money. See what I'm saying? Because you also have kids. Kids make up for a large percentage of the population for the English speaking world. You see what I'm saying here? So chances are maybe even 500 million people buy my book. But I highly doubt 500, man. You know what I'm saying? My book will beat out Harry Potter. I'll sell at least 800 plus million copies. And I'll make my like 13, $14 billion. If I sell like 400 million copies, 450 million copies, I'll make like 8, 9 billion. 7, 8, 9 billion. Even if I make $9 billion, it's still a lot of money. Me and VJ can still start SkySource. We can still do all the stuff we want to do. But 9 billion is not as nice as 14 billion. So I'm saying $14 billion is nice. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know how much I'm going to make, guys. I might make 9, perhaps. Maybe less people buy on it. Because you also have the children, right? Children make up for a large percentage of the population. Young kids make up for a large percentage of the population, too. Because the only people who are going to buy my book are like the teens and adults. Like all the teens who are like 11 plus years old. 12 plus years old teens are gonna, because when you're 12 years old, you're now mature enough to understand, to know how to understand books well. When you're 12 years old, so the kids who are 12, 13, 14, those guys are gonna read my book, obviously. You know what I'm saying? 15, 16, the teens who are 15, 16, they're gonna buy my book too. As most kids who are 15, 16 years old, they work. They all work jobs, obviously, and they can afford to easily buy my book for $22. But I don't know how much people are going to buy it. It all depends on how much people buy a book. That's how much money I'll find out when I get that receipt, when I get that payment statement. 30 days later, I'll know how much I got paid. Obviously, I will know. You know what I'm saying? But I highly doubt I'll get paid $9 billion. No, man, it's going to be more than 9 billion. You're looking at least 700 million. If 600 million people buy a book, I'll make about like 11 around there. 11 billion maybe? 12? I'm going to make more than 9, guaranteed. I'm going to make at least 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 billion dollars. But something tells me I'm going to get 14 billion. $14 billion I'm going to get. I don't know, 800 million people buy it. Something tells me I'm going to make $14 billion off my book. Off my book, Xanus. Obviously, yeah, man, I'm going to be fucking loaded. Hence why everyone in my life treat me like shit, because they're envy, obviously. Because none of these guys can make their easy billions. No, they don't have the keys like me. They're not the son of God. They're all average people. You see what I'm saying? All these people who I met in my life are all average people. None of them can make their easy billions like me. Because they're all average people. They're not celebrities. As I keep saying this, I wasn't supposed to be hanging out with these average people in Elmer. No, I was supposed to be hanging out with the Hollywood celebrities like Justin Bieber, Drake, and all them. And Dylan O'Brien and all them. I was supposed to be hanging out with those guys. Yes. Had I been in Hollywood, I would have been hanging out with those guys. I would have been hanging out with Biebs and all them, man. And all them. Going to restaurants with them, all that stuff. Hanging out with them. Yeah, fellow celebrities. But the gatekeepers lock the doors on me, and that's why I'm hanging out with all these average people. You know what I'm saying? And everyone knew, yeah, Ivan's living the ghetto life. Yes, Ivan Amara is living the ghetto life in Elmer. the stepfathers are rich. They lock the doors of him. They're hiding the wealth. Ivan's living the ghetto life in Elmer. Yeah, even though Elmer's it's a beautiful town. Trust me, if VJ came here, she'd be like, "Oh my God, Ivan, Elmer is so beautiful." Yeah, it's a beautiful town here. Beautiful houses. Beautiful houses. Remember when I made that video? I made that random video one, and I talked about I just finished work and all that stuff. Remember that, guys? Remember how you saw the background? You saw those houses. Oh my God, it's nice houses. Yeah, Elmer's a beautiful neighborhood for a middle class family. It's a beautiful neighborhood. If I was an average person, I would live in Elmer. Elmer's beautiful. Beautiful houses here, man. It's a beautiful house. It's a beautiful house for average people who make 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 a year. 150, 200K a year. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful neighborhood, but it's not. But it's for someone who's the son of God. This is the ghetto. I'm supposed to be owning my 100+ million dollar condo, not living in the middle class neighborhood. See what I'm saying here? The gatekeepers already own their own nice houses around the world. They just hid their wealth from me, and then they chose to buy this house to hide their wealth because they're crazy people, obviously. See what I'm saying? Yeah, the gatekeepers are crazy people. They're willing to hide their wealth and live in this shitty neighborhood. It's a shit for someone who's a gatekeeper. This is the ghetto, man. This is a shitty neighborhood. As you shouldn't be living in this fucking neighborhood if you have, I don't know, you're worth $1.5 trillion and you have like $800 billion in your bank, $700 billion in your bank. You shouldn't be living in this neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't be living in this neighborhood. Yeah, guys. Chances are today I'm going to make another short 1 hour video after this video. Because it's already what? By the time I end this video, it'll be like, I don't know, almost 5. It'll be like 4:30 around there. And I don't know how long the video... Yesterday, the video got uploaded pretty quickly. It got uploaded like 40 minutes later. Obviously. But by the time I watched the video, it'll be like almost 7 o'clock. So chances are I'll make another maybe hour. I'll try my best to push for an hour and a half video for my second video today. I'll do my best to push for an hour and a half video for my second video, obviously. And if not, I'll make a 1 hour video like yesterday. And the reason why my part 2 got uploaded late is because my part 2 was how my phone was having problems uploading that video. Hence why I had to keep deleting the video and keep trying re-uploading it. And finally, on my 5th try, the video finally got uploaded, and it was good. Obviously, the video finally got uploaded and it was good. Yeah. 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 That's why what? That's why, yeah. Yeah. And that's what? Yeah. So what else can I talk about? I can talk about, I don't know, the Hollywood actors. I can do that in Hollywood. I already mentioned that in my last video yesterday, as I have the whole payment structure set up for my company, obviously. So the biggest actors, I'll pay you guys your $2 to $4.9 million for a major role. The rising stars, I'll pay them their $5 to $8.9 million. The only reason why I'm paying guys like John Boyega like 8.9 is because what? Tacitus is a very, very major role. Zayas is a unique story, obviously. I want to get better acting from him. At the same time, he's doing more work. He's doing 9 months of work. That's why I'm paying him at the high end. I'm paying guys like Avon Joji at the high end because he's doing 9 months of blood, sweat, and tears. Because Papari and Tacitus and them are major characters. When you read my book, you see what I mean. Papari and Tacitus are major characters. That's why I'm paying all those guys at the high end. I'm saying the actor Digimon Hansu, I'm paying him a lot of money too. I'm paying him a nice like $10.9 million because Cassius is a very, very major character. Cassius is the second most major character after Tactius. He's even a bit more major than Tacitonius and Papari. Cassius. Well, no, I mean Papari is very major too. The moment Papari meets Tactius, he's with Tactius throughout the whole movie, and Papari has a lot of scenes. The Tacitonian has a lot of scenes too. You see what I'm saying? They all have a lot of scenes, man. But like those four guys are like the major characters of the story, pretty much. Tactius is the main character, and then the other three, like Cassius, Papari, Tacitonians, they're major characters. Lithia is also major too. Out of all the Southerns, you can argue Lithia is the most major out of all the Southerns. VJ will be a very major character too. She's supporting, but she's a very, very major character in the story. See what I'm saying? I'll be playing the lead of the movie. That's why I'm gonna be so nervous, because I'm the lead character of the whole movie, man. Tactius has the most scenes in the movie, obviously. I'm the lead of the movie. I'm the fucking lead of the movie. That's why I'm gonna be fucking nervous when I film the movie. But I'm gonna be prepped because I'm gonna practice my lines, do my table reads. I'm gonna practice every day. By the time production starts, I'll be prepped. I'll be ready to film, and I'm gonna be fucking nervous. Holy shit, I'm nervous. I'm saying, and you guys know what I'm talking about. I destroyed the role of Tactius. All the actors destroy their roles. Yeah, because I paid them the millions, and they're gonna work hard for me, obviously. So the small A-listers, I'm willing to pay them $9 to $15.9 million, but they don't get bonus. So they get their rich salary, but they don't get their bonus because they're not worth it, in my opinion. The small A-listers only build some buzz. They don't build big buzz, whereas the bigger ones all build big buzz. You see a bigger actor, a bigger woman actor, and a bigger male actor, A-list actor, they build a lot of buzz. They're small compared to me, obviously, but they build a lot of buzz for your movie. That's why the big actors are worth their nice bonuses. Their rich, fat bonuses in the bank. Whereas the small A-list actors are worth a rich salary, but they're not worth their bonus. You see what I'm saying, huh? Yeah, so for the Great Escape movie, Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, and Ben Affleck are worth their nice bonus because those actors are gonna build a lot of buzz for my movie, man. That's why you're looking at something crazy with the Great Escape movie, obviously. Paul Bettany and will build some buzz, but not as much buzz as the other three. Because he's a smaller A-list actor. That's why he's not worth a bonus. I'll pay him a nice like $11.5 million for the role, but that's it. I'm not paying you a bonus. You don't get a bonus. You get your money when production starts. 4 months of work, just fucking slack work. You film for 4 months, you get your nice $11.5 million check. You know what I'm saying? And I fly you to Vancouver, like halfway through the second year, you do your training with me. We do the 6-month table read. You're part of all the ad shoots and the commercials, like on all the parties, and you get your money for your commercial. I'm giving you a good deal. As all actors in Hollywood could last for 6 months, right? Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna pay you for a year. That's it, for a year or like 6 months, right? Because I'll fly them in like halfway through the second year. I'm not gonna pay you guys for 6 months. But during those 6 months, I'm giving